Welcome to the Huddle. I'm your host, JQ. I'm here again this week with Coach Laster. After last week's game, how did the win affect the morale of the team and the coaches, and how has it affected the training?
Our win on Friday has affected the team in a lot of positive ways. We've obviously been working hard to get a W on that column, and our guys did a really good job of preparing for that game and having some success from the game. Now it's poured over into this week and the preparation for this game that we're going to play against Arlington Heights. So obviously we've got things we got to do better. We didn't do everything right on Friday, but we did a lot of good things, and we have a lot of things to build on, and that's why our guys have approached the next game with even better attitude and even better morale.
With such a high-scoring game, what were some mistakes our team made, and what are you doing to correct those in future games?
So looking back on the game at the beginning, we just a little flat on offense. Defense played really well. Of course, they made some mistakes that helped us. We had two safeties, a bunch of bad snaps that they had. So that helped us as far as field position offensively. Even though we scored 18 in the first half, we still weren't. We probably left probably 2 or 3 touchdowns on the scoreboard. We fumbled the ball right there on the goal line going in. So that's why it was, 18-12 right in there at halftime. So had a good talk with our team about just cleaning up the mistakes, coming out with better passion, and also just trying to focus better on their assignment. So came out second half, offensively came right out. We scored, got a couple of scores right off the bat, held the ball for most of the third quarter, and then defense wound up giving up some scores, some big runs, and a couple of long passes. But really, number 5 had a hard time containing him. He was a really good athlete. So hats off to Eastern Hills. I mean, he's a really good playmaker, and a few others on that team. And so as far as our mistakes, we gave up a kickoff return for a touchdown, gave up some big plays on defense. Offense, fortunately, came on and scored somewhere around 50 points in the second half. So that was the big reason why we were able to respond. It was a 6-point game late. We wound up going for it and getting a fourth down conversion, going down scoring. They have to throw the ball. We get the ball back, and then we score again from about 80. And so that's what wound up making the margin more around 20 points. But a lot of our issues were self-inflicted, and we definitely got to get that corrected because the best team we're facing is Arlington Heights. That's the best team we face all year, or will be.
With homecoming this week, do you think it will affect how the teams play?
Shouldn't it? Should, if it does, it should be for a positive. The energy and the passion of having home field advantage and them coming here all the way here from Arlington. They've played at home their first couple of games, and so we really are counting on a home field advantage. We had a really good home field advantage in the Robinson game. I felt like there was a 12th man atmosphere in that game, and we've got to even have it even more so in this game. So from that standpoint, with it being homecoming, a lot of people coming back to see the Trojans that may not have seen us in a year or even longer, it ought to be a positive for us, and that's what I'm looking forward to.
With Arlington Heights as your next opponent, does their 2-0 record for this year intimidate you?
Not at all. We expect to play really good teams, so that it ought to make us rise up. We are 2 points from being 2-0 ourselves, so it ought to be a very evenly matched game. We know they're a good team. They're very good on both sides of the ball and kicking game. So we've got to bring our A game. We got to bring the best game we've played, into this next game. And so then what their record is, we feel like we're, right there, being 2 points from having our first victory in the first game. So we look forward to it. It's a tremendous challenge. They're well coached. They're going to play hard. They're very disciplined, and so we've got to match that and like I said, use the home field advantage to come out with a W.